Hello, everyone, and welcome to Module 1, Week 1. By now, you have already purchased your textbook and the MindTap application, or just the application that includes the digital textbook, because you are going to need that, because we are going to dive into Chapter 1 in the book this week. So you're going to go over here to your left, you're going to click on Modules, and we're going to walk through. I hope by now you have utilized the syllabus review video. I did provide a video that went over the syllabus for you. Here is the student MindTap that we were talking about. You want to make sure to register and log in. You can even utilize their free trial period if you need to. Again, you have to make sure to purchase it prior to the trial period ending because you will lose all your work if not. So anytime you go to a new module, you always want to click on module 1 or whatever module it is, the instructions. Now over here it says complete all items. So as you see, you must complete this to go on to this and so forth. So you cannot move forward to the next module until you've completed all of module 1, which will always include your instructions, your PowerPoints, whatever discussion boards we're utilizing, videos that we're utilizing, as well as your quiz and any professional resources that I have found for you that go hand in hand with the chapter that you're reading. So I'm going to click on Module 1 Instructions, and as you see, this video that you're watching is embedded at the top. And then I always go over the overview. So basically, there's always going to be 3 to 5 that I want you to really hone in on while you're reading chapter 1. So during the reading, you should make sure to keep going back and forth and to make sure that you understand and that you're building a foundation on these things that I really want you to walk away knowing. And that is to name at least 10 reasons why teachers should observe their students, identify why it's important to write down, actually to document observations, discuss why it's useful to use methods to observe, and what role do we play as an observer. You'll be able to justify using portfolios as an authentic assessment strategy for documenting young children's development. And lastly, you'll be able to describe how this textbook that we're reading will help you develop a comprehensive portfolio. The SLOs that, remember there are 3 in the course. Whatever we utilize during that week is ones I will list. So you will be able to describe and evaluate characteristics, strengths, limitations of contemporary observation and their tools. And then how those tools, the data that we're collecting, how are we going to utilize that in creating the classroom layout, creating interactions with the children, right? And creating, of course, the curriculum. So that's what we'll be learning this week. Again, so to be successful, I'll always indicate what do you have to do to be successful? Well, you have to watch the video that you're watching right now. You need to review the syllabus and important dates of these assignments. You want to read chapter 1. You want to utilize the videos and the PowerPoints. And then once all that is done, you'll be able to take your quiz. The quiz is due every single Friday. Your quizzes are due at 11:59. So quiz 1 this week is due by August 27th, and you have until 11:59. If you push it and try to enter it at 12:01 on August 28th, you will be locked out. So make sure you take the quiz by that time. Times are important because all your assignments will lock after that time passes. Your discussion boards, there are 2 this week. Technically, or normally I should say there's 1, but this week we have 2, and I believe week 2 we have 2. Other than that, they're always going to be 1. So it's creating community, which is where you'll introduce yourself, and then observing children, with the importance of observing children. And again, we're going to go through those momentarily. I just want you to make sure that you know that the original thread, that means under the discussion, I ask you some questions. You need to answer all of the questions I ask by Wednesday, which is the 25th at 11:59. There needs to be 100 words or more, and as you're typing, guess what? There's a word count at the bottom, so you see how many words are in there. You want to make sure there are 100 words or more on your original thread. Then you're going to reply to 2 peer posts by Friday the 27th at 11:59. They must be 50 words or more in length. The most important thing I want you to know about this is that there are 3 posts, 1 on Wednesday, 2 on Friday, right? They have to be 3 separate days. I can't do them all in one day. I can't do 2 in one day, 1 on another. To get full credit, you want to do them on 3 separate days. And I will tell you this over and over again because it's very important to get your full credit. They have to be on 3 separate days. And then there will be a personality test, and I just want to see if you agree with your findings. So with that, let's jump back into the module. So now see, I have looked at the instructions, so now it says view, so I can move on. I can view the PowerPoints now. Creating community and observing children, you see it says submit. So that means you have to submit something. Viewing is just viewing, submitting is submitting. And you'll see the quiz you'll be able to submit, or you need to submit, I should say, and then the videos you'll need to view. So going into creating community for this week, so the learning process is enhanced and far more lasting when classmates know and trust each other. So with that in mind, I want you to get to know each other this first week and help us build a course community. So you're going to hit on the reply button below. That is your original thread. You're going to answer these questions. Okay, you're going to list 4 to 6 adjectives that describe you, like effervescent or grumpy or creative. 4 to 6 words that describe you. And you can put this all in paragraph format. Tell us about your hobbies or interests, areas of interest, and what excites you about taking this course, and what is one thing you're hoping to learn during this course. So I want to you to answer these and also include a photo of yourself, or perhaps a photo that gives us some kind of insight of who you are, what you like doing, what you do for fun. So be creative on this one. Again, Wednesday, you need to answer all these questions by Wednesday the 25th, 11:59, and then 2 peer posts by Friday, again, all on 3 separate days. So that's your first discussion. That's just kind of an introduction of yourself, right? And observing children is our second discussion. You're going to utilize the video that I provide for you. You're going to watch the video. It's in MindTap. Again, why we need MindTap. You're going to watch the video. You're going to watch the first 7 minutes of this video, and you're going to write down every single thing you see and hear in the video. Then with that information, you're going to answer these 3 questions. All 3 must be addressed. The first one is, do you think you captured everything on your first try? Why or why not? Now imagine being within a classroom and trying to observe several children all at once, all doing different activities, all in different centers. And while your name is being called from the restroom, a parent is dropping off another child, and then someone is spilling the paint in the corner, which is a typical preschool classroom, right? There is lots of moving parts within a classroom. The second question is, describe your experience watching the video and taking observations. What did you learn from this process? And then your third and final is, what do you think are the most important ideas to capture during an observation? And why is it so important to observe children? Again, you are going to answer all these questions in your original thread by Wednesday the 25th, 11:59. It must be 100 words. And then your thoughts are your comparison and your contrast to 2 peers, right? And that is due Friday the 27th at 11:59. Again, that your responses need to be 50 words or more. And again, 3 separate days for all of your posts. So once you're done with that, the personality test, you can click on that, view it. Again, I'd like you to tell me, you can email me over here to the box to the left, the inbox. Just tell me if you agree or disagree with your findings. Here is the video case. This is the video that you are going to utilize to complete your observing children discussion. You click on it, it's going to take you to MindTap. Again, very important you have MindTap or you're not going to be able to observe the video. And then there's another video through MindTap that is going to talk a little bit about the science of early childhood development. Once you're done with all this, you want to click on your quiz, your wrapping up quiz. Again, it's going to take you right to MindTap again. So you must have MindTap to be able to complete your quiz. And then also I provide, again, some professional resources that you can download that has to do with what we have talked about within the module, which is Chapter 1 reading. And that is it for week 1. Have a fabulous week. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to utilize this button over here, inbox me. That will send me an email directly, and I will get back to you within 24 hours. If you would like to request a Zoom one-on-one, I'm more than happy to do that as well. I can shoot you back some times and so forth that I can meet with you. Again, have a great week, and looking forward to seeing you next week.